especially on Roger, it is rather pronounced. And again, you know, you want these lines in the face. You want these little things that give them character. Because a character sculpt, you will find, can be absolutely wonderfully charming. And, okay, it's too long. This needs to be filled in right in here. Smooth it out a little bit. Look at the little corner of his mouth, and this side sticks up. And then get in there at the point and make the difference between his... I haven't done too many open mouthed ones. I mean, Paul McCartney has an open mouth. So, you know, this has got to go up a little higher on this side. Now when you push, you know, after you put, you know, you might have to flatten it out a little bit. Flatten this out a little bit here. That lower lip is a bit big. And see, be careful to push too hard. And this is just getting the difference between the lip and the teeth. I'm just poking this. But yeah, ask questions. I can always go in and, you know, anoint or put, you know, captions or whatever is going on. If you need, you know, want to know what's going on, you need more clarification, certain stage or something, you know, something I might not think of. So I'll get them now. Get over. Not quite. Again, see, you want to look at them in all sorts of different angles. What's the difference between that lip and the teeth? They're Roger's teeth. He's paid for them. No, you could, you know. I think he had his front teeth capped. Looking at some of the high number era pictures. And you can't blame him. And what do we say? Big Book of British Smiles? Huh? A lot of us have had our teeth worked on in one way or another. Okay. We're losing. A little too much pushing there, losing that. Just this little part of his lip curls up. See, it's a challenge. You know, and artists should welcome challenges that make them grow. Make them want to become a better artist. Better. Might have to wait until the second session on this. Fix some of these. So it's a little wet in his mouth. Might have to. I know I don't like this right in here. That's bothering me. Because this side's a little more. See, this is why sometimes when you're making them, you can't until they're done. Until they're dry, you've painted them a little bit. You can't say who they are till they're done. Now this, some of this can be solved. I go in the next session on him and fill his teeth in. Might do that with modeling paste. That's another wonderful, wonderful stuff. That's the one thing I really did pick up from the Yoshida book, is using modeling paste. Doll frosting. Okay, so we flatten out this lower lip a little bit. That'll look better. And then we lose it. See, that's a, might. And then it's more straight too. It's like his mouth is straight across. That's this side's sinking. That's what it is. This side's gotten a little out of. This side's gotten away from me. That's what it is. So that's another thing, you know, I watch all these crafting shows on TV. I mean, how many times have they done that craft? How anal are these people? And if they ever, like, really screwed up, but they know how to fix it without having a meltdown. Keep working in there. Looks like his nostrils collapsed a little bit too. So I don't know if I grabbed him the wrong way or what. But all this, yeah, this lower mouth is just, it's gonna need his lower lip and all that. Because see here, you can really kind of see that the upper lip is really sticking out, and that's not quite gonna work. He's getting jagger lips. I wonder, you know, it's like the rock and roll circus. Something to wonder. Where Roger Daltrey and a young Julian Lennon in some sort of tauntaun were the last person sober. Was on Zeppelin watch. Because whatever went on between Mick and Jimmy and all that. Led Zeppelin was not invited to the circus. It's one of those things, you know, you gotta ask Julian Lennon if he even remember anything of that. Yeah. And look at some of the pictures of that poor old kid. It's like, he's not only developed a lifelong fear of clowns, he's a lifelong fear of Keith Richards, you know. It's like picture of him and Julian and John and Keith's walking by, and they both look a little frightened. Jeez. Trying to get him angled right for the camera. Okay, right in here's too thick. See, and then you poke on one side, and it shifts the other side, and so that's where I think, you know, the mouth literally might be too wet. For me to do much more to it without hurting him. Because if I turn him like this, they're also going to see that, you know, here it is, this side of the face is more sunken in than this side. And that's something I have to go back and fix. And that's something that could just be part of how my brain sees things. And that's why you cannot, you know, just do one session on these little guys and be done with it. Wipe your hands of them, because you wanna give them time to rest. He's gonna need more chin. You want to give them time to like we said in the second set of Quadrophenia on the DVD. That's fixed it. Kind of interesting there. Putting his chin on and ended up closing his mouth, didn't it? So that's the thing about this stuff being, when it's soft, it's soft. And, you know, you have to, you know, play with it yourself to really understand. That's the thing with some of these supplies and stuff, you know, you can't substitute Coke for gin or some of this. Oh, yeah, that's really fixed it, hasn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have added the chin. I should have waited till he dried off a bit. And then again, this gives me a chance to show you. A little bit of surgery. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change. Ah, it's getting a little crooked there. See it? Don't know if you can hear our dog. One of our dogs. Rather have a happy dog. Yeah. I think the mouth is too wet. And I'm going to stop soon before I hurt him. You know, not intentionally, but now there we go, there we go. See, every now and again suddenly something will happen and they will just pull them little cells together and then you squish his lip. Yeah, and I think this upper lip is a bit big, but it's probably going to be best to just, if I can do this without hurting him, I think I might wait until he's dry and trim that down a little bit like that. I could take an X-Acto knife to this stuff when it's dry and yeah, I mean, as I took out the lines on the side of his face, his laugh lines, and those can be done later. Right now, it's a little more important just get this face. Yeah, don't let mouth is roughly even with a little curl on the right side.